I was thinking the other day about, you know, your body and everything, because it is amazing, isn't it? How it works.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Does the brain control you, or are you controlling the brain?
What are you talking about?
I don't know if I'm in charge of mine.
Nor do I,
There's
Carl.
a surprise.
Nor do I, Carl.
No, do you know what I mean, though, by that?
I don't know what you mean, no. I never do, though.
It's doing me head in.
Does the brain control you, or do you control the brain?
Like, don't you ever sort of think sometimes? Say if you're making...
But you are the brain.
But I don't know if I am, because it's got a mind of its own, hasn't it? Your head can only hold so much. You know, I mean, it freaks me out when I'm lying there in bed at night and I think about how this world... On Friday, right, I was in bed with Suzanne, and I said, the dictionary's getting bigger and bigger, no one's keeping an eye on it.
Too many words.
Because we've got a word for everything. Stop adding new words.
But that's a ridiculous thing to say, isn't it?
I get by, I don't know how many words there are in the world, but I reckon I hardly use any of them. That's all I'm saying. Stop using loads of words. I like it when you hear about inventions that are coming out, or, you know, stuff they're doing in science.
But you told me the other day that you thought everything that needs to be invented has been invented.
We're living in that era now where we have invented most of the stuff that we need. I think anything's good as long as it gets you thinking. But then sometimes, like I've said before, you can know too much where it gets you down.
Go on.
Like I said, you know, with the Adam and Eve thing, they didn't have that much to remember. They come on the world, they go, what happened yesterday? Oh, not much. The moon, it's been around ages, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's got no history. It's got nothing to show for it. Just a load of old rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
And for me, history is created by stuff happening on it. So really, the moon, even though it's old, in a way it's new, because it's untouched and that. Just telling you what I know.
Okay,
But
is this you or your brain I'm talking to now?
this is me.
Okay.
Don't you ever sort of think sometimes? Say if you're making...
But you are the brain.
No, but I was making a shopping list, right? Going, right, I need some rice, kidney beans, and I thought I had everything, and I sort of was rolling up the paper, and then something went, oh, an onion.
Something went an onion. Was it Suzanne?
No, well, my brain sort of went, you forgot something.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd forgot.
No, you are your brain.
Do you understand the concept of what Ricky's saying?
No, but don't you understand? My brain I was in control of my brain when I was writing down rice and kidney beans.
But you're not in charge of the onion. That's another part of the brain that's in charge of the onion.
The onion sector.
Yeah.
It's like that fella who kept hitting the dog on the head with a stick.
Right. Pavlov, at no point did he hit a dog on the head with a stick.
But he kept doing it, and eventually the dog went, I'm sick of this, and wandered off, didn't it?
Pavlov, yeah, brilliant. Why didn't you write up his experiments? Because he did it a little bit different to that. I love that.
That's science gone mad, innit?
Do you feel like you're thinking in your head?
Say like if seals, if you did get rid of them all, it would have an effect.
We've done this.
We've been through this before, Carl.
Everything has a knock-on effect.
Even a seal, that's sort of in between something already. It's between a fish and a dog, isn't it?
I knew you were going to say dog. It's not between a fish and a dog. What do you think evolution does? Fish to
never
dog.
Understand it. Maybe
What do you mean it's between a fish and a dog?
It's a bit daft, isn't it?
Carl, if you could spend a day with an exact replica of you, what would you do with this? What would you make him do? What conversation would you have with him? You know, how would you utilise him for one day?
Does he think the same way, look the same way?
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
How would I know which one I was?
That is officially the most stupid thing. How would I know which one I was? Has anyone, anywhere in the world, said anything more stupid than, how would I know which one was me? You are what I would call a stupid idiot.
At what point are we going to stop?
Is this you or your brain I'm talking to now?
I'm not even thinking about that shopping list. It's in my pocket. I'm thinking, do I need my gloves? It's cold out.
Yeah.
Suddenly, onion. And it was like, oh yeah, onion. Yeah, I had to get the paper out. Like, it just made me think, that was weird. Who reminded me of that?
You did.
Yeah, but I'm not...
No, you are your brain. It's not like there's you, then there's a brain, then there's an extra one looking down at it. The meta brain, the thing above it.
No, but your brain. How does your brain work?
This is painful, Steve. This is really painful.
You give it information, don't you?
No, but there's this thing that there's two yous. It's this thing that there's this,
Carl and Carl's brain.
Yeah, there's not a duality in this. If you go, come on, now think. That's the brain saying that to itself. It's not. There's not two people in there having an argument. Come on, brain. And the brain's going, oh, don't you start, I was thinking then. And the other thing's going, brain, onion. And the brain goes, Carl, onion. But you see my point?
Not really.
Okay.
They say. What do they say? I don't know.
If only you had a saying there at your fingertips.
Does the brain control you, or are you controlling the brain?
If you are anything, you are your mind, your brain, your collection of memories, your personality. You're not what you look like. Does that answer your question, Carl? What do you think? Oh, then you were thinking of a tortoise on a skateboard then when I did that last sentence, weren't you? The village idiot that is Karl Pilkington. Oh, Christ!